Hello everybody on YouTube, it's Xaldin here, the Magician's Master 100, known as the Master of All Spellcasters, here to do another anime review. So today's anime I'm going to be reviewing to you is CARDFIGHT Vanguard. Yes, CARDFIGHT Vanguard. Now for the record, I don't hate CARDFIGHT Vanguard. I mean, there's a couple of nostalgic things about it, but I don't hate it. I don't hate the card game, and I don't hate the anime. But I'm not going to be playing competitive, to let you all know that. So anyway, to let you all know, I'm going to be reviewing today Season 1 and Season 2 of CARDFIGHT Vanguard. I can't review Season 3 because the season's not even over. And dear God, Season 3, I spotted so many nostalgic things that I have to review it. I gotta review it! So many nostalgic things that it's driving me crazy. It's just taunting me. They're coming up with so many nostalgic things and it's taunting me. Oh, God. It's just taunting me. But before I review that one, I'm going to review the couple of nostalgic things that I spotted in CARDFIGHT Vanguard. The Season 1 and the Season 2. Alright then. Season 1. We have our main character, Aichi Sendo, and a couple of his friends. Toshiki Kai, Kamui, Misaki-san, well, that's what they call her in the Japanese version, or in the dub version they call her just Misaki. The manager, Morikawa, and who was that other guy? I mean, he's kind of like the background character, I guess. I mean, he plays a Vanguard deck, but he's somewhat, you know, the background character. We also have Kai's friend, forgot his name too. But anyway, we have those characters. Oh, we also have Emmy, the assistant cat, what they call the cat in the dub version. So we have a couple of main characters. So anyway, what's kind of nostalgic about it? Well, one is the bad dubbing in this anime. My God, the dubbing in this anime is horrible. It's horrific. It's bad. The anime English dubbing is bad. I could just go crazy. Like I said, there's a couple of things that make me go crazy, and that's one of them. I am definitely a big critic about anime English dubbing. I'm definitely a critic at that. So, anyway. Well, I mean, the anime is pretty good, I guess. Well, anyway, at least it's not too dramatic as Yu-Gi-Oh! Is. I mean, it is a little dramatic and drama, yes, but it's not too dramatic as in Yu-Gi-Oh! Is. Like, put life on the line with, you know, and all you have to do is save the world is play a card game. But what they're doing is they're putting another world out there. But they have to save that world by playing a card game. I just don't get it either. The other world called Cray, where creatures of the Vanguard somehow live together, breed together, and they have different, you know, places. Now, the thing is, that's just kind of strange. The card game is supposed to be on Cray, I guess? So how do they even know about Cray if, you know, if the card game is supposed to be based on these creatures called Cray? I mean, they even, you know, even been there until at least Season 2. They even not even saw Cray. The only thing they do is they use their imagination just to play a card game. I mean, seriously, we don't really do that in Yu-Gi-Oh! I mean, we don't use our imagination. We're like, okay then, let's play Yu-Gi-Oh! Let's picture the monsters on the field. Let's just imagine all those monsters. Let's imagine Blue Eyes White Dragon, Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon. Let's imagine Wind Up Kitten. Let's imagine Wind Up Zen Mighty Carrier. Let's imagine them on the field. Oh yeah, go Zen Mighty, kick some ass. Go Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon, kick some ass. We don't really do that. But in the anime, in Yu-Gi-Oh!, at least they show some holograms. At least they have that. But in the CARDFIGHT Vanguard, when they have the motion things, like, you know, they have the gloves, the little table, they don't really show the motion thing. They freaking still have to use their imagination just to play the game. Okay, maybe they have motion monitors, yes, like a TV set, yes. But that's it. And of course, the arena is either a snowy place, a dark abyss kind of place, a grassy field, or an underwater place, and that's it. That's their arena, basically. So anyway, now, the other thing I caught that's nostalgic is Episode 7. Now, if you look very closely at Episode 7, you could see a huge poster in the background. Okay, and I know that's not necessary, but let's just use my Sith poster for example. They have a huge poster right at this distance where you're standing and right here of Kai and IG's trial deck. The trial structure deck of, and they even have IG's picture in there. And Kai's picture in Episode 7. Surprisingly, IG's standing right in front of it, not even noticing that. And same goes for Kai. He doesn't even notice that. I'm surprised. I mean, you would have to be blind not to see that. They're probably playing the game and they're like, they could be like, whoa! Do you see that? That's a poster of me! And Blaster Blade right in the freaking cover, too. It's saying there's a trial deck of my deck? Why would you have a trial deck of my deck? I mean, I'm the main character of this anime. I mean, are you trying to promote my deck or something? I mean, I kind of already am. I'm playing the actual trial deck, so how is this supposed to be promoting myself? What do you think, Kai? I'm too busy being a badass! Burn this place to ashes! Kai, you seriously have problems. I'm surprised that never really happened. I mean, I would. Christian would be like that. Music One Dragon 69, go excuse me, Music One Dragon 69. Go check out his channel. Or go check out our channel, Music One Master 100. Anyway, back to Season 1 of the anime. During that episode, well, Kai showed that he's still a psychopath. And Kamui, he wants to, somehow has a grudge against Kai. I mean, yes, Kai, has a good point. I mean, whatever he does in his life is none of their business, yes. But where do they live? I mean, where does Kamui live? They don't really show his parents. Is he an orphan? Does he has any parents? And same goes for Kai. Where does he live? Where's his parents? The only parents they ever show were both Misaki's son's parent, which all they show is, a flashback and, them having fun and all that, and then they die. That's all they show. And Kai's parents, well, all they explain that Kai's parents died somehow because all they so far show is a funeral, and Kai, he's being a little kid, and he's, in the funeral and all that. That's all they show. Aichi, all they show for parents is his mom, and that's it. Now, I really need to ask this. Where's the dad in all this? Where is he? Is he at work? Is he at his business meeting? Did they get a divorce? Is he dead? Where's the dad? I mean, all they show is the mom. And that's it. I mean, is she a single mom taking care of 2 kids? And all that? What's the story? What is it? I still don't get. That's one of the nostalgic things about it. The other nostalgic thing I spotted so far in Season 1 is Kai. I still can't get over how Kai is. 1, he's kind of an emo. 2, he's a psycho whenever he plays Vanguard. I mean, he's calm, cool, like he's just smoked a couple pot before he comes out to the world. And then after that, I don't know, I mean, I'm not saying he was on pot or anything, or he probably just, he probably is on something if he's so calm at first, and then after that, next thing you know, when he's playing Vanguard, he's acting like a complete psychopath. I mean, I don't really know. So anyway, he's probably calm and cool. I'm calm, I'm cool, I'm just calm and cool. But when he plays Vanguard, I'm a psychopath! Burn this place to ashes with Draconic Overlord! And that's how he acts most of the time. I don't get it. 1 minute you're calm, but when you play Vanguard, you're a psycho. What's up with that? Still don't get it. We also have our other characters. We have Morikawa, which I definitely got to review Morikawa. What is his problem? What is his deal? I mean, you know, he acts like, you know... Alright then, this is finally Season 2. Man, God. I can't wait to be done over with this. Anyway, Season 2. Seasons 2 start off with Aichi saving the day and all that, saving Ren from the Psyqualia controlling him and all that. And he got a new card, Blaster Dark. And this other card that's supposed to be both Blaster Dark and Blaster Blade are put together and all that. A grade 3 version of them, actually, put together. So anyway, the thing is, what also the story starts out with Kai facing someone else you probably don't even know yet, and that's it. He has Draconic Overlord, and then you have a card on the field, or a creature, basically. I mean, they just showed the creatures anyway. You know, all both together, no other cards just but those two, and after that, you know, a creature that you've even seen before, or even a clan you ever heard, that could cut out to be maybe a Royal Paladin, maybe. But anyway, after that, you cut to Aichi, head into the card shop and all that. And you're like, hey everybody, anyone home? And all that. And then the only person he see is a little kid there. Now the thing is, doesn't it seem kind of strange? The only person you see in the room is just a little boy there, and that's it. Or you could just think that, you know, Aichi just barges it right in anyway, and he sees no one around, and yet, you know, he's not going to at least wonder about it, or he's not going to even think that the place is probably not open yet. He's probably thinking, oh, the place is not open yet. Okay, maybe I'll get going then. And that's it. Truth is, at least one person there. Yeah, that's just one person. I mean, that person could have, you know, been mistakenly thinking the place was open, and then he comes in not knowing the people, you know, are there, and it's probably closed, while Aichi just so happened to be there. Could have been that. But no, he just stays anyway, even though there's no one around. So it turns out that, you know, this kid is saying that he wants to, you know, play some Vanguard. He wants to learn how to play Vanguard. So they both play a Vanguard, and of course, turns out that kid's running a trial deck of the Gold Paladins. Now, here's the thing. This is where it's going to get a little nostalgic. Now, the thing is, this kid's supposed to be living somehow in Cray. I mean, he doesn't even look like one of the creatures. Anyway, and of course, he's trying to gather up simple individuals that happen to have Psyqualia, and their group, you know, their two friends or something like that, who have befriended with them, or part of a team, at least have one person that has Psyqualia, at least one. And that's it. So he can bring them all the way to Cray to save it, and, you know, do all that. But the thing is, he just puts too much effort in it. He just puts so much work into it. Now, here's how it works. After when Aichi, well, him and Aichi's mad, I forgot the kid's name, so basically, we'll just call him, I don't know, boy who needs help with the Planet Cray, because Planet Cray is somehow in trouble and all that, and all. So we'll just call him that. The thing is, the series could have been done and over with, just plain done and over with, if the kid just came up to Aichi and said, help Aichi, I need your help. I need some individuals who happen to have Psyqualia, and, you know, so I can take them all the way to Cray, and then after that, we can both play some cards, then Cray, and save the world. And save Blaster Blader, Blaster Dark, and Draconic Overlord, because somehow they're extinct. Somehow they're gone for no apparent reason, and those three clans are extinct now because they can't seem to survive without their leaders. So help. That's all you could have just done. Got the series done and over with by just doing that. And the other nostalgic thing. I mean, seriously, those three clans can't survive without Blaster Blader, Blaster Dark, and Draconic Overlord. I mean, both those two clans, Blaster Dark and Blaster Blader, I don't really see them as the main leader. I mean, yes, they're the main one of the main characters, ace cards, yes. But the thing is, I see more of Alfred or Alfred Early being the main, leader of the clan, while the Dragon of the Shadow Paladins being the main leader. I see those two being the main leaders. But no, it had to be Blaster Blader and Blaster Dark, because they have to take Aichi's ace card away. Draconic Overlord, well, yes, I see him as the leader, yes. But the thing is, if they can't survive without their leaders, couldn't they just make a vote? Or they could just find someone else to take their place? I mean, where they're like, oh no, Blaster Blader's gone. We're all doomed. We're gonna be extinct. But wait, don't we have, Alfred? No! Fuck Alfred! He's worthless! He's not a leader! He's probably another version of Blaster Blader. But no! We're all dead! I mean, they probably did the same thing with Draconic Overlord and the Shadow Paladins. They probably did the same thing right there. I mean, seriously, they could have just find another leader that could take their place until they come back. They could have just done that. Common sense, people. Common sense. And same goes for that kid. It's common sense. Go up to the people as individuals, Psyqualia. I mean, I know, yes, he had to run a tournament just to find these people who have Psyqualia, but he has to put so much effort, so much work into it. I mean, seriously. Could have just done it simple, like the whole go up to Aichi saying, Blaster Blader's in trouble, please help, come with me to Cray so we can save him. So simple. Aichi would have been game. He would have came anyway if he found out Blaster Blader was gone. And the other nostalgic thing is, how did the kid change everyone's memories? I mean, how did they change their memories saying that Aichi never had Royal Paladins, but he had Gold Paladins? I mean, I don't get it. And the other thing is that the one card that I feel like that been replaced by the card called Blonde Hazel is my personal favorite card that has to do with the Gold Paladins called Great Silver with Garmar. I mean, why did they put so much effort into him, making it look like he's the main card in the opening or in a couple episodes, and that's it? I mean, Aichi only used him once, and that was it. Just one time, and that was it. That's all he ever did. Used him one time, and that's it. I mean, even Garmar helped, Aichi get Kamui back. And, of course, just because they hand him a card and he's like, oh, nice, a new card. This will go great in my deck. Oh, sorry. Alright, Great Silver with Garmar. I really appreciate the fact that you helped me can we be back, but I've got a new card named, Blonde Hazel, and he's effects similar to, Alfred, so, yeah, screw you. I got a new card. That's kind of bull right there. I mean, how is he supposed to be some of the... yes, he is, in the opening, and, of course, he does seem like the important card, but why did they have to do the same thing for Garmar? I mean, if they're going to make Garmar, what's the point if they're just going to replace him anyway? I don't know. The other nostalgic thing that I caught about it is that in this one particular episode that you're not going to believe, okay, so if you haven't watched the episode, I've seen the episode a couple of times. They presented this new archetype called, Aqua Force, which they said that, no one's ever seen. Well, some people have seen it, and, nobody's playing it before because, somehow no one has them, or no one's playing them, and all that. And then after that, here's the thing. There's this guy who teleports. He doesn't even know how he teleports, or when he's going to teleport. He just plain teleports. The thing is, somehow he's running, now here's the thing, Royal Paladins. Even though they're supposed to be extinct. How can you run a deck that's extinct? How is that even possible? Blaster Blade's gone. The deck's supposed to be extinct. but yet he runs the cards. He has the cards. And Aichi's like, wow, he's got Royal Paladins. Maybe I should see if I can do a trade with him. Trade my Gold Paladins for his Royal Paladins. And that's it. I don't know. And as soon as Aichi said he was about to face him, he teleports. And then you never see him ever again. The last time you see him, he's on a stranded island. And then he faces this one kid. I mean, you're going to forget about him anyway. Because after that one episode, after his fight with Kai in Season 2, you never see him ever again. I mean, I swear to God, you never see him ever again. You don't even see him in Season 3. That's it. My God, it's like a waste of character, I guess. Anyway, back to the stories. What's next? Well, Kai also has another new card. It's called Murakami's, and Ren, they probably couldn't come up with another new type of deck for Ren, so they gave him the Gold Paladin deck that's similar to Aichi. I know the deck is different and the strategies are different, but you could have made another new archetype that was somewhat similar to the Shadow Paladins, I guess. I don't know, maybe Abyss Paladins, or just plain Abyss, or I don't know, Dark Paladins, or I don't know, something similar, I guess. But anyway, back to, I know I've been saying that a lot, but I just can't believe these nostalgicness and all that. And it's been a while since I did a review in a while, so I'm trying to do the best I can to do these reviews and all that. I just want to be a good reviewer. So I hope you guys like these videos. Well, that's all I can think of about the most nostalgic things. So that's it. That's the nostalgic things. My God, Season 1 and Season 2, I do happen to like them, yes. There's some good things about it. But the thing is, I mean, in both seasons they have bad dubbing, especially in Season 2. Season 2 is the worst English dubbing I've ever seen. They don't even seem to, they could do a lot better than that. I mean, what they picked for these certain teams, I think Team Singapore they were called, all three kids who run Great Natures, they're in the school, and they're supposed to be geniuses, and all that, and they're part of a school that is supposed to be based on Vanguard and all that, and they're supposed to represent their school and all that, but if you look closely at their voices, they sound like they're going through frickin' puberty, even though they look like they're frickin' 8 or 9 years old. I swear to God, 8 or 9 years old. They look like they're 8 and 9 or 9 years old, and they sound like they're going through frickin' puberty. I still don't get it. I don't get this anime. I kinda get it, yes. It's a card-based anime. But the nostalgicness, I mean, really. So that's my video. Thanks for watching. Well, of course, I hope you guys like this video. Like this video if you like my reviews. And check out my bro's channel, Music One Dragon 69, or check out our channel, Music One Master 100, where we're trying to be known as the Trading Card Bros. So, thanks for watching. I'm sorry about, I'm not really doing so well on these reviews. I'm trying to do the very best I can to do these reviews. I hope you guys like them. So thanks for watching. See ya!